Oh dear. Oh no. This is not good. Oh, this is quite literally the longest... this is a very long swim from one island to the next. Hey guys, welcome back, and we're just continuing on from our journey from last time, and so I just logged in after a few days of being away from this game, and I just noticed I'm getting 70 frames per second when Fraps is off, because I've just updated my graphics drivers, and so it's a huge improvement with the frame rates, so I'm really happy with that. Snapping turtle, okay. Probably another aggressive creature, so let's take to the waters. So I'm just going to investigate what that thing is over there. It looks like some sort of a cabin. So over the weekend I've gotten quite a few comments on my channel, on my various videos, and so I put two links in the description below that might have some useful information. One is the one is a forum thread from this player who just wants to provide like a simple guide for those of you who are looking for some system specs for this game. And so if you're wondering what are the minimum and recommended specs for this game, you can go to that link. And the other link is a thread from the official section, developer announcements, and I think what you'll see there is quite interesting and exciting. At least for me it was. And it's starting to run out of stamina, so oh dear. Oh no. This is not good. Okay. Just gonna try and I need to get to the top. Oh, fresh air. Okay, let me just get to the surface first. Okay. So anyway, okay, this is a really tense moment because I have no stamina, and oh, okay. Yeah, so it looks like the territory control update is coming along nicely. So there is a news update from the CEO, Henrik Nystrom, and from what I can see, it does look like a very interesting update when it comes. And so I think it will really revamp the territory control mechanic in this game. Right now I think it's not very I think many people might find it not to be very good, but I think once the revamped territory control system comes in, it'll make, you know, wars a lot more meaningful, and territories, you know, territory control a lot more interesting. So, and you know, when it comes, and I'll have a look at the territory control update, and you know, actually, kind of makes me want to join a guild when that update comes. So who knows? I might actually join a guild, and for the first time, I will be no longer playing solo, but I will be playing as part of a guild. So we'll see how it goes. So now where do we? Thinking of getting rid of some of this very heavy stuff. Yes. I'll lighten my burden. Okay. So where am I? Okay, I'm supposed to head this direction. So just let me investigate this thing here, and then I will continue on my journey to Goldcore, hopefully. So just let me swim to the front and see whether there is an entrance. Oh, there's something over there. I'm not sure what it is. Might be a snapping turtle. Yeah, you really need very good swimming skills if you're gonna come to this area, because otherwise you'll just, you know, sink to the bottom and drown. Especially when you're wearing, you know, armour. Oh, okay. Looks like it's just nothing. Okay, I thought it was something, but I guess it's not. Okay, well, let's just be on our way then, and just let me get somewhere where I can rest. All right. Yeah, I thought this was some sort of, you know, like a cave. But it looks like it's just a massive boulder, so it's nothing of interest. Okay, so I'm supposed to be heading in this direction, I believe. So it's getting towards night time, I think. It's either night time or approaching dawn. I'm not sure what it is because yeah, I really need to wait and see whether it gets brighter or darker. But from right now, I think it might be dusk, so eventually it will be nighttime. And there's all these bright insects, like the ones you see in the Tindrem gardens. Okay, so continue on our journey. Hopefully we can get to Galkor. So we're going to stick to the coast as our plan, and you know, hopefully eventually we'll make our way to the far northeast of Myland, and hopefully, you know, we'll be able to get to Galkor. That's the one thing. That's the one place that I haven't been to yet, and I really want to get there. Just to, I guess, you know, not just as an achievement, but you know, just to see what it's like over there. Yeah, this part of the world is pretty quiet. There's hardly any players here, and so far I haven't come across another player. And yeah, but you know, from what I can see, you know, people have built houses here, so I'm guessing that, you know, if you come at a certain time, you know, you might find players, you know, you might find player activity. Yeah, so as you can see, you know, I just got rid of that very heavy amount of white Cavolo, and you'll notice that I'm able to swim much easier now. I don't sink to the bottom that quickly. There's something under the water. I think that's might be a snapping turtle. So I'll be careful not to get too close to it. Ah, it's gone. Oh, horntail. Okay. Might have to take to the waters again, just to avoid them. Ah, they're underwater as well. Okay. Okay. So maybe I'll just go the other direction. Actually, I'll just see whether they're aggressive or not, because they haven't attacked me yet. So okay, doesn't look like they're aggressive. So shore prowler. All right. Try and avoid that. Okay, so there is underwater creatures. So maybe I have to go further out, just to avoid the land-based aggressive creatures. Maybe I'll just stick along with these islands, and just hop from island to island, and hopefully that'll make things easier for me. Okay, so it's time to hop to the next island, so here we go. So for those of you who are wondering, what sort of video cards would be powerful enough to run this game, just as a example, I have a NVIDIA GeForce GT 650M, and that's running this game at 1366 by 768, and at that resolution, I can get 70 frames per second with the latest drivers. And I also have a Intel Core i7 3612 QM and 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM running at 1333 megahertz. So I'm thinking that, as long as your computer isn't more than 4 years old, you'll probably be able to run this game rather decently on your graphics card. But of course, if you increase your resolution, then you'll need a more powerful graphics card to to power all those pixels, extra pixels. And I do also wonder whether anyone has played some of those old Sierra games, in particular the Quest for Glory series. That was one of the games that I really enjoyed playing. The Quest for Glory series was a hybrid of adventure and RPG genres. And when it came out, it was a very different sort of adventure game, and I really enjoyed playing the first, second, and third in the series, and of course the VGA remake, which was also very good in my opinion. Okay, I'm hoping that I haven't just sort of, turned around and went back to the other direction. I don't think I have, but I hope, hoping that I'm still on the right track. Okay, I think that's the satyrs, from what I can see from the silhouette, or it could be magnetons. So just got to be careful, don't get too close. Okay, we'll aim for that island there. Okay, this is probably going to take a bit of time trying to reach that that shore in front of me. Well, this is quite literally the longest. This is a very long swim from one island to the next, but I think we're getting there. And I did mention in one of my previous videos that, you know, it'd be cool if this game had a climbing mechanic where you can scale walls and, you know, climb cliffs. And the reason why I say this is because, you know, Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall had, you know, climbing. So, you know, if you wanted to play a thief character, you can actually sneak into castles and, you know, climb over the city walls and that sort of thing. And of course you can climb that to the roof of houses. Okay, just be careful. Never know what's on the top of the hill. Okay. Alright, so this is where we will leave this video, so we'll continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching.